Good morning, children. Welcome in moral science class. Did you know in modern time the most horrific problem is increasing among young people, that is drug addiction. It affects a person's brain and behavior. Drug addiction starts with experimental use of a drug in social situations. For some people, it becomes more frequent. It begins with exposure from a friend or relative who has been addicted to it. As the time passes, an addict needs larger doses of drug to get high doses. Soon, he needs the drug to feel good. He becomes drug addict. It becomes difficult to live without the drug. My dear children, to live a happy life, we should keep away ourselves from any kind of addiction. Addiction means to be habitual of or dependent on physically and psychologically. Even an innocent looking person can hand you over a drug even in an ice cream or a toffee. You would have seen people at public places. They smoke cigarette and chew tobacco. Here is a story given in your book in chapter number 6. The story is Rohit was a schoolboy. One day in the morning, he was crying due to excessive pain, while his mother called him to get dressed up for school. His mother got very confused because Rohit had lost interest in studies and often remained absent from school. Rohit's father received a letter from school that mentioned that Rohit's name had been struck off due to non payment of fees. However, parents of Rohit consulted a doctor and they got shocked to know that their son had got addicted to drugs. When Rohit was asked, he said that once he saw a boy sitting and he offered a tablet to Rohit. After this, his eyes became dreamy. He was getting addicted to drugs. He had to pay very heavy payment for the dose. He started stealing money from home. My dear children, he suffered from anxiety, restlessness, perspiration, pain, and vomiting. And finally, it took much time for him to become normal again and continue his studies. So, my dear children, to stay healthy, we should be away from all the drugs and addictions. So, my dear children, this is the revision of chapter 6, Drug Addiction in Moral Science.